That's it! The LA Sparks have slain the Mighty Lynx! They are your 2016 WNBA champions!
Well, the hugs are continuing here as Nneka Ogwumike tells Candace Parker that this win is for you. Candace,
good job, Candace.
All the personal and professional disappointments this year. What does this moment mean to you?
This is for Pat. This is for Pat.
What's up, everybody? Molly Qerim here with Female Greatness right now. Nneka Ogwumike, Candace Parker, the defending champs of the LA Sparks, who got to put in some work and defend that title. Ladies, are you ready?
Yeah, always.
What's the biggest roadblock? Again, now you know the Mercury, and one thing I found interesting, you mentioned this, Candace, you just found out yesterday, obviously that's who you're playing. How do you prepare like that?
Well, we all watched the game as a team. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody was in the locker room after practice watching the game. But I think now it's just, this is what we do all year. You prepare in a day or so. It's more on the coaches, you know, to get the scouting report together. Us, it's just mental. You know, we got to go in. We're rested, so we have no excuses.
You all racked up all the awards. The WNBA MVP, Finals MVP. How do you top that?
With another championship.
Go back to back.
Yeah, you know, last year was special. Mm-hmm. And this year we have the experience, we have the leadership. There's nothing better than to do it again, mm-hmm. especially with the new squad that we have, the new additions, and the core that's remained for the past 6 years. So we just want to do it again.
I want to switch gears for a second because it's been an interesting climate in our country, to say the least, in terms of social issues, and it appears that the stick to sports era is officially over, and athletes have been more outspoken. Especially we saw Colin Kaepernick taking the lead there with the NFL, but the WNBA also took a stand. What did that mean to you guys?
It meant a lot. I think Nneka came in the locker room, and it was at Washington, mm-hmm. and she told us, you know, the plan, you know, for during the national anthem, for us to all link arms. And I think when we represent as a league, women, minorities, all of the above, I think that just shows togetherness. It shows that we're linked in arms, and mm-hmm. no matter where you come from, what you represent, who you are, and who you love. And I think that's big for us to come out and to do that together, and as a league, and for our president to really invite that.
And visually, we saw the solidarity, which was a beautiful thing when you were watching it. The other thing I wanted to get into, so you all came out with a video, and it was kind of, I don't know if we want to call it a remake of Beyonce's Sorry. That you really took a stand with. Please tell people, if they haven't seen the video, exactly what it was and what inspired you to do that.
You know, I think it was kind of a bit of a brainchild of our office. Our president, Christine Simmons, she literally messaged us, said, hey, you guys are the stars of this kind of movement, and a response to the criticism that we face day in and day out, whether it's on social media or meeting people that haven't ever met a female basketball player or even just a female athlete. And we just wanted to come out and show our attitude and not apologize for being who we are. We're strong, resilient women, and we stand together, and we're not afraid. We're not afraid of any type of challenge.
What is the type of criticism that you guys receive?
You know, I think it's everywhere, you know, but it's about change, and it's about moving forward. Mm-hmm. And I do think in the last 21 years since our league, the longest women's standing sports league in the nation mm-hmm. ever, has taken huge strides. I mean, we were mentioning earlier, the NBA was on tape delay.
Yes. In
the 70s,
yes.
in the 80s, mm-hmm. when Magic
mm-hmm.
was playing.
Yep.
The NBA was on tape delay. So when people ask, you know, you have so far to go, well, we've come so far. Mm-hmm. And that video, we got Holly Rowe in a gold chain.
So good.
So I think she killed it. Like Holly Rowe, she killed it. So that was probably my favorite. Her and Carrie.
I love the message that you sent with it. But obviously, the other thing now is the elephant in the room is the trolls have a voice. Let's be real, based on having a social media platform, because anybody can have an account. And I think all of us see that. And of course, a lot of it can be negative. But in terms of social media and how that's affected your game, your brand, how much do you guys pay attention to that? How do you use that?
I personally don't read anything.
Okay.
I respond to the positivity. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of positivity. But then, of course, you have the trolls here and there. I mean, The only thing to respond to a troll is just you block them or ignore them. And I think you just keep pushing and you just keep being great, you know. And outside of social media, there's people that you'll meet, you know, that'll claim that they can beat you one-on-one. And a lot of times you might even change their mind by, hey, let me invite you to a game. Then they come to a game and they realize, whoa, this is way more than what I thought it was. But I just, you know, I celebrate the positivity, ignore that negativity.
I agree. I don't respond to eggs. So if you're a profile,
Yeah.
I don't respond. Like if you can't put your face with like all the other ones, negativity, okay. Like, you know, if you get too crazy, I have to say something. But if you're an egg, like, I mean,
Pay them no mind.
it's like writing on the bathroom wall. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, just stop it.
Exactly.
100%. That's a great analogy. Quick NBA question for you. Obviously, the big blockbuster trade was Kyrie Irving for Isaiah Thomas. Who do you think won that?
So no see.
I mean, Nneka, oh goodness.
Nneka's just focused on her game.
Yeah, Nneka's
She's got another MVP to win, another championship. She's not worried about them.
No, Danny Ainge has always been one of my favorite general managers, honestly, because it just seems like time and time again, he has to make choices and he always chooses right. He was able to unload Rondo, get picks, get Crowder. He was able to unload KG and Paul Pierce to a Brooklyn Nets team that basically sold their soul and gave them picks, and they're still getting picks. So I mean, I think Boston, obviously getting Kyrie Irving, definitely won the deal. I mean, you get a superstar for years to come, and it was kind of like IT. I love him. I love his game.
His heart.
His heart. I mean,
after
his
what
ability,
happened with his sister
exactly.
and how he came back, that resilience.
I mean, his resilience,
it's
but
incredible.
You didn't know whether he was going to stay. You don't know how his hip is. You don't know whether they were going to really pay him supermax. So I think it was good. Cleveland got some picks for the future for their departure of LeBron, but
you think he's coming to LA?
I hope so.
I think he is. You don't build a $20 million home just as your second home.
West Coast is the best coast.
The best coast. Hey, you don't have to twist my arm on that one. One last thing that I wanted to get into, obviously just looking at your social media, and I see your beautiful daughter, and you guys have been so successful on the court. How do you balance that, the motherhood as well, and in all the demands that go on?
Candace has 8 arms. Pretty much.
How do you do it?
You know what, honestly, my organization is amazing. I bring my daughter. Yesterday, we were preparing for the playoffs. Layla's over there like, Mom, my speech. I'm like, Layla, Nneka goes over there, helps her with her speech.
Yeah.
I mean.
So she's got an army of mothers?
She has an army of mothers.
Yeah.
She's in the locker room. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better organization. Every day is I can take my daughter to work day.
That's amazing.
And share it with her. And I mean, people are like, how do you take I feel like other mothers have to balance more because they have to find care for their kids. They have to do things. She's on trips. She's on the bus ride.
Oh, yeah.
Eating Nneka's, what are the gummy bears?
Little gummy bears.
I mean, like, they're all her aunties, so it's
and
great.
has strong, great influences, so you know she's going to be just as special. You ladies, thank you so much. Back to back, all about it. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.